Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Let's head in after downloading a small update. This last little bit of information before Suicune Week start off. And check in with the last sleep research before we kick things off. So tell me the information. What do we got? Full 100 sleep score. That's great to see. Not a lot of slumbering, but a good chunk of snoozing and a little bit more dozing. And that actually wins out because of the lack of dozing for the last couple of days. So, that should be for some very interesting spawns. Since I don't typically see that sleep style. Alright, ending the week with 107 million drowsy power, full 8 spawns, and a little bit of everything represented. Let's see who showed up. Alright, there is a new sleep style, Delibird atop belly. We got Toxicroak, Mankey, Psyduck, Mankey, Croagunk, and Delibird, and another Psyduck. Oh, this is a pretty stacked day of research. I mean, I'm good on Delibird. I have a really good Delibird with eggs across the board. So thankfully, that is not where my focus need be this week. Or at least for today. Alright, so just the 3-star sleep remains. Is anyone hungry? No. It's always when I got a lot of really good spawns. And it's a completely blank slate. No one has any progress. Alright, well, first things first. Getting a biscuit. Which is good. Pardon me. Still gonna try. I have an okay Toxicroak. So, I would just like a better Croagunk. And I thought maybe I had had progress on one of the other Delibirds. I forgot also because it's a single stage Pokemon. It's going to be a little bit more of a challenge to recruit. So, I think that is actually where I'm going to leave it, despite having quite a number of them that I'd love to roll the dice on. But I want to save those biscuits for the next 2 weeks, so I'm going to take the option away from myself before I do something that I'm going to regret later. I do want to try and catch some fun water types in Suicune as these next 2 weeks go on. Absolutely want to share the Delibird candy, just because that is an uncommon spawn, at least for myself, being that I never get dozing type. Nice big chunk of XP. Let's see. You got oil. Oil sausage. So not the ideal spread, but let's see. Helping bonus, helping speed, skill trigger, helping speed, and ingredient finder with ingredient finding down. Alright. Not what I need. Good if that was going to be a berry Pokemon, more or less. Oh well. And that's right, Suicune research is happening now. We do have a couple of other things to just check off. Yeah. Fortunately, too many high berry Pokemon, too many pit Pokemon to finish that task. We'll go over the details as we kind of uncover things, because I think we went in pretty substantial detail when these were announced. Pick up some sleep points, and they're in the shop, but you do have those 3 bundles for... This will be available for the full 2 weeks. So you get the small, medium, and large that include mains, biscuits, and then a combination of either like incense, good camp ticket, etc. Which reminds me, I'm going to use one of my good camp tickets to start off this week once we settle in where we're going to go. But just before that, it's time to recap the week. Snowdrop Tundra has reached 55%, so it's just shy of its maximum of 60. Take care, Snorlax, and thank you for a great week of Snoozy Studies. I forgot to reset the game this morning. It seems like as long as I do a... Well, isn't that lovely? Nice little water puddles. Kind of a pseudo Lapis Lakeside. But to finish that thought, I find that when I reset if I do like a force quit of the application and reopen it specifically on Sunday mornings, I don't run into that error for whatever reason. Don't know if any of you have run into that same problem, but that's definitely a bug I should find a way to report. Master 7, so did, do pretty well for myself. Final strength was up. Didn't have a berry specialist, 2 berry specialists the whole week, so gains and berries was down, but cooking was up. Still managed an S. That is impressive. Especially with the terrible sleep that kind of happened for me Tuesday and Wednesday. I guess just because the midpoint was close enough to the rest of the midpoints that still just kind of evened out. I'll take the win. Oh, we're getting a call from Professor Neroli. Rise and shine. I've got a special research request for you today. I've recently heard reports of purified water and north winds on Greengrass Isle. I did some follow-up research in the area where the northerly winds were blowing. And found bits of Suicune mane left behind by the legendary Pokemon Suicune. I'd like to analyze some of the Suicune mane to learn more about Suicune's ecology. So I'd like you to collect samples of Suicune mane for me during your sleep research. If I get a bit more Suicune mane, I should be able to create some Suicune incense. If you use that, I'm sure you'll be able to encounter Suicune during your sleep research. Let's work hard researching Suicune together. There we have a nice little event pop up with the new art for Greengrass Isle. Now, obviously, the event is not happening anywhere else this week. So, this is just to get the stats down. Last high rank was Master 16. We got a 60% area bonus and covered 78% of the Pokemon here, at least for now. So that is where we will head. And we get some new sound data to go along with it. All of the legendary music has been wonderful, so I'm excited to see that. Alright. We got orange berries, wiki berries, and citrus berries. With salads. Alright. Before I do anything, the Calm Mind fruit salad is actually the dish that is easiest to make with that 3 ingredient composition. But I want to see so we do have Absol to help with apples if I wanted to. But I don't believe... Yeah, I would not have any other source of honey. I do have an easy travel ticket, but it is... Yeah, I don't want any... I just wanted to check. I didn't want to reset any teams, because I don't want to lose any skill triggers. Don't have any news. I know I'm going to be going out of this a little out of order. So, gonna try again. That seems a lot better. I mean, one of those blueberries. Are the ghosts. But with the ice type berries, and it just being curries, that also changes things. Yeah, so it would be limbercorn stew, which is then just making sure that got corn, Blastoise continues to get the milk. And is there anyone that is then helping to get potatoes? Well, that does actually work. Yeah, it's actually... That actually does work. Alright, so before I compose the team, that was just to make sure I'm set up for success for this week. We've got a little bit to then cover. So, starting off, our missions for this week, getting to Ultra 4, giving out 15 biscuits, using 7 incense, and sticking to bedtime on time. And then for the week, the Master 3 is Chikorita incense. That's actually beneficial. Cook 17 times. Favorite berries, that won't be a problem at all. Sticking to bedtime won't be a problem. And we have 266 candy usage, which some of it I am actually going to just get into as part of team composition. So that works out. Alright. At this point, I'm okay locking in what I've got. And that's alright, because Beware will remain on the team as the corn producer. Alright, next, I do have, because I do get them once a month for the Premium Pass, one of the things that I really thought was a beneficial part of the Premium Bundle, I'm going to use that good camp ticket. So that will help to make sure I can cook as big as possible, have my Pokemon help as quickly as possible, and get me an extra spawn every single morning. We've also got the event exchange, so we've got 2 incenses at 80, and then 7 at 160. We should, I think, at least have 1 biscuit waiting for us in our inbox, but we'll see. Thankfully, the first couple of Suicune, I won't have to worry about that, because I'm just going to use Master Biscuits. And then we do have the 1 main skill seed at 350, so that is one I'm definitely going to make sure that by week 2, that is a focus. Okay. Now it's time to make the team. So, actually, Walrein, as a favorite berry collector, is also going to just be getting some extra ingredients in there. Could actually just leave them there. Let's see who we got in the favorite berry category. Don't need a Abomasnow because I don't need any. That's right. First thing is, yes, I do need actually the Feraligatr in there. Because Feraligatr is going to be the berry collector for this. So any of the sausage is just going to be basically throwaway. Gonna immediately get that leveled because there is a candy task, so I'm gonna use that. Get some more sausage as well as just get it a faster gathering rate. And then Blastoise and Beware are 2 of the ingredient collectors. And then the third you know what, we'll just There you are. We'll get Wooper in there. So, first thing is to get it level 15. And then we can evolve this to Quagsire. This is a very eventful morning. But I had a feeling that based on the fact that whatever the dish was going to really throw off. The berries and the dish was really going to throw off. What do I need to make? Cool. Because I didn't see a Quagsire the entirety of Water Week, so that's cool. We're going to use all of the remaining candies. And this is exactly why I hold on to so many. Alright. And it's a perfect time to use some of these water-type candies. We're just going to dump them all. Okay. So close. All right. That's fine. I'm already having a little bit of wiggle room. But there we go. So now I've got, for team stats, I'm pulling in, 3 of my Pokemon are pulling in the preferred favored berry. And then it's only Beware and Wigglytuff that are... Actually, do I even want it to be Wigglytuff? Sylveon's also going to pull in Milk. It's a good thing to check. There we go. That'll help out for the Limbercorns too. Not that I'm worried that Blastoise won't pull in enough, but this will certainly help. Yeah. So we've got milk, corn, and potatoes getting pulled in. So then cocoa, mushrooms, and sausage are just kind of the throw-in dishes. And that is all on Snowdrop Tundra. I just completely... That's fine. I can fix that later. Alright, basic 5. And I haven't even cooked anything. Alright, time to start claiming some rewards. Okay. Yes. Excellent. Special gift, 1 single Suicune biscuit. So that will be helpful the next time we encounter Suicune, which will hopefully be in the next day or 2. 44 reports. So happy to see the community showing up. Oh, and it already translated into Suicune mains for some. That's awesome. And a rank up. Awesome. So happy to see all of that. Alright. Let's make some big old breakfast. And we can, I think... Yeah, I have enough to actually start off with Ninja Curry. Alright, wonderful. It's good to make progress on some dishes you don't get to make all that often as well. The increased pot size will really help out to make sure I'm getting the most out of this week. And we're then catapulted to Grade 4. Okay, good. Alright. And 2 incenses must go up. So we'll use recovery. And like I said, because this is also where the more water Pokemon that show up, the more mains you get, I'm going to finally crack into that Squirtle incense. So then I'm set up for success for tomorrow. Alright. So with that, that kicks us off. So the important other things to keep in mind, just the reminders, water-type Pokemon are going to bring in an extra ingredient each time that they collect. Their main skills will trigger 1.5 times more. The new Oran Berries were going to be locked in as a favorite berry. And then we'll have all of those changes for the likelihood of some other Pokemon. And also important is that their main skills are all also boosted by 1. At least for this week. Next week we'll have more. So that will be great for our 3 watery boys there. Alright. Boy, that one's gone long. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. I will be back tomorrow to see how the rest of today's actions have panned out. And, yeah. Be back tomorrow with some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.